We're still up on the tripod. Good morning, everybody. Jasper here. Welcome, a big welcome, to what promises to be yet one more adventure, albeit short. We're on a 2-day, 1-night wild camp hike on the Ganaraska Trail. And right now, take a little look-see. I live, well, okay, I've been walking for about 7 minutes. I live on the next street over. Right here. Right on this post. Right up here. Way up here. A place for the Ganaraska Trail. Oh yeah, we are on trail. We're in the Wasaga Beach section of the Ganaraska Trail. I think we've got about, I'm going to say, I don't know, 7 to 8 kilometers. 7 to 9 kilometers, let's just say 8 kilometers from where I started at my home to the end of the Wasaga Beach section. And then we'll enter the tiny section of the Ganaraska Trail. And the plan is over the next 2 days, we're going to hike this remainder of the Wasaga section and all of the tiny section of the Ganaraska Trail. We're hoping to be at the northern end of the tiny section by the end of this day, where we shall wild camp and return the next day, tomorrow, and complete this hike, probably sometime around late afternoon, early evening tomorrow, I guess. Something like that. Let's say 6 p.m. we'll say. But I don't know. We're starting off in the rain. It's raining this morning, which, in all truthfulness, came as a little bit of a surprise to me because the weatherman said sunny for the next couple of days. Yesterday's hike, I hiked yesterday, but yesterday was a training day. So it was an elevation gain day on Blue Mountain here in Ontario. Full trail pack, 3 times up and down Blue Mountain. And I do that quite often. It's a great training kind of day program, exercise. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, soon at the end, can you see the orangey red building in the distance? We make a right turn there and we follow the shoreline, and then eventually we'll enter into the tiny township, or the township of Tiny, and we'll be making a right turn and heading into the forest. Oh yeah, this particular hike is challenging only insofar as the distance. I'm going to say it's about 35 kilometers, somewhere in that area for the day, and the same coming back. But it's a flat trail. No mountains, no real challenging sections. We have some road like you see now. We're going to have some shoreline and beach type dunes, which is really nice. Some forest, some gravel country road. And a majority, or a big part of the trail, is going to be on the old railroad bed. So it's a rail trail. So yeah, not overly challenging by any means, other than the actual distance. Let's get to it, shall we? And welcome to day 1 of our 2-day hike on the Ganaraska Trail. I don't know if it's showing up in the GoPro, but at the end of this little dead-end road is the beach, the sand dunes, the lake, the gray backdrop of the sky, and a beautiful rainbow. Right passing through, oh, right passing through. Oh, and some geese right behind the beautiful tree. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you could see that in the GoPro, but if you could, well, and you're a daisy. Hey, hey, look at the sky. Yeah. Oh, wow. See the reflection of the yellows and oranges and magentas on the wet road. Oh, yeah. It's a sweetheart of a sky this morning. Ominous looking. As I say, it's raining. It's not hard rain, but it's a steady rain. That's for sure. Oh, yeah. In fact, there's a little puddle. Maybe you can see the rain bouncing a little bit in the puddle. I don't know. Anyhow, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous sky. So even though, now, right now it's about 5:45, 6 o'clock now. About 5:45 when I left. 6 a.m. right now. Rain is supposed to continue to about 7-ish. And then we have 2 days of sunshine. Not too hot, not too cold. They're just perfect. Mid 20 degrees Celsius is. So, I don't know. In the, I'm going to say 75 to 80 degree Fahrenheit range. Perfect. Oh yeah. Low tonight, well, in the upper 50s Fahrenheit. I think it said 12 degrees Celsius. Okay, let's keep going. There's another look at that rainbow this morning as we're just entering into the trailhead of the beach area. Look at that. Oh my. Isn't that pretty? Oh, to the right of it, faintly, there's another faint rainbow. We have a double rainbow this morning. We have sisters. Oh yeah. Whew. Off the asphalt road onto the sand dunes. The lake, Georgian Bay, part of Lake Huron. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gray sky, blue sky. Yep, good morning everybody. The rain has come to an end. Still see the rainbow. Maybe over the lake. You see that through there? Oh yeah. The sand dunes. Blue sky, gray sky. So yeah, welcome to my 2-day hike on the Ganaraska Trail. Thank you for joining me. Hope we have fun, excitement, adventure, and hopefully no snow. Now, it's not gonna snow. 1st of August today. Wow, birthday month. Birthday month. Okay. Yeah, we have a couple of questions to answer over this hike. Also, gear. Well, gear I'm using for this hike, first of all, this morning, with 1.7 liters of water, food for 2 to 3 days. My pack weight's at about 23.5 pounds. So that's okay. And of course, we're using the Mountain Gear Hyperlight 3400 right there. Yep, this is the second hop for that particular pack. The first one, we did that, maybe 3 weeks or so ago. That was a 2-day, 1-night hike to the Metcalf Rock, and that pack did great. It was in a good steady rain for about an hour this morning. So We'll see how kind of water resistant this Dyneema composite fabric actually is on this pack. Of course, we have a liner on the inside, but we're not using a pack cover. Apparently not required. We'll see. We'll see. The trail, yeah, have a look. This is along the side of the sand dunes to my left. The trail, which is a sand kind of lane. Vehicles come down here, they park and they go into the beaches and so on. And on my right, beautiful waterfront homes, cottages, year-round and seasonal kind of properties on the beach. Beautiful. Yeah. By the way, if you like what we're doing, don't forget to give us a like. Maybe even consider subscribing to my channel. We need all the subscribers we can get. The more subscribers, the more content we can bring. Okay. Let's keep moving forward. First break of the day. Just had it's a freshie. This is the coconut. I think it's like three little balls of, well, I don't know, but it's supposed to be good. Anyhow, first break of the day. Lots and lots of bugs on this section here of the trail in the forest. Just up the way, oh, maybe quarter of a mile, whatever, half a mile. We're going to punch out of the forest, and then the next several kilometers will be along a little country gravel lane, a road. And that's going to take me to the tiny marsh. You may remember we've done that part of the hike, or this part we're doing right now to the tiny marsh. We've done that several times. What we've never done is pushed past the tiny marsh towards the end of the tiny kind of section of the Ganaraska Trail. We are in the tiny section now. We have left the Wasaga section, oh, maybe 2 or 3 kilometers behind us now. So far, the hike goes well. No more rain now, I don't believe. I'm going to get rid of the rain jacket and the rain cap. Yeah, no more rain. It's just going to be blue sky with some puffy clouds here and there, I think. Temperature's warming up. Life is good. Yeah. So I just finished, about a 30-minute break right here at the pavilion. See the trail behind me? Isn't that beautiful through there? The pavilion at Tiny Marsh. It's so sad. Yeah, let me show you the building they have. It's so sad that the government cut funding, because inside that door, the one on the right that says Office Bureau, inside there is the most amazing display, and I'm sure it's closed, locked, but there's the most, the most amazing, dropping my trekking poles now, the most amazing display of wetland kind of artifacts, wildlife, pelts, bones, information on the marine life. And yet, due to government cutbacks, there's nothing to see. It's all in there. It's just not open. There's no funding to open it anymore. Some of the wetland right here, right next to me. This is an amazing area. I don't know how big it is, but it covers thousands of acres. Look at the trail. The trail through here. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful forest wetland trail. Inside, through those trees, actually at the other side of the pavilion, there's a trail, a blue blaze trail. It's about I think 2.1 kilometer trail. Super interesting. I do that trail all the time when I come to the Tiny Marsh pavilion area on a day hike, which if I was doing a day hike today, I would have had my break just like I did, and then I would turn around and headed back home again. Of course, we're not doing that today. This time we're heading further north. We're heading to the end of the tiny section again of the Ganaraska Trail. But it's super, super interesting. It's challenging only insofar as a distance, but that's the distance that I have chosen to hike over the next 2 days. A person could hike more, they could hike less, they could hike whatever they choose. Don't forget, you always hike your own hike. But it's a nice, flat, easy-going trail. And I know, oh look, even a little bench right there to rest. Oh, there's some writing on it. Well, there we go. To rest your weary bones. But anyhow, even though some of this trail is on back kind of country gravel roads, and I know a lot of people don't like hiking on roads, but oh, there's some wildlife through there. I think that was a duck, actually, a female mallard, I believe. Some of the back country roads on any trail, on the Ganaraska, the Oak Ridges, the Bruce Trail, all here in Ontario, there's some really interesting countryside. You go past farm fields, farm barns, farm homes, old school houses, church houses, and so on. So much history. It's really, really pleasant. So don't write off, some of the road walking on some of these trails, because I just love it. You see things that are just, we're all driving down the highway, but when do we actually really turn off and get on some of the back roads? Anyhow, having said that, right now for Jasper, I'm in new territory. This particular section right here, I've never done before. So let's enjoy it. Okay. Pushing north, everybody, pushing north. As I'm making my way now for the next, probably 2.5 or so kilometers through, maybe 3 kilometers through the Tiny Marsh. There are a whole bunch of geese up here. But I just met a young lady, very nice lady, and she had a big turtle, snapping turtle, in a cardboard box, and she said it was on her property and it was all right on the road, and she didn't know what to do, so she got it in the box and she brought it out here. So she released him, and he was so happy. He walked around in the tall grass for a little bit, and then he just slid into the lake and he was on his way. Now all these geese we're looking at here, these are all new geese this year. They were well, probably still goslings, but maybe not. Maybe they're getting more mature than a gosling now. But all of these is all this year's breed. Of geese. Look at them on that island, little island. Isn't that cool? Let's grab a picture of that. Out of the marshland onto a beautiful, again, little country gravel road. Huh. Uh-oh, I heard a big dog. Corn, 8 feet tall. Oh yeah. Oh, farmhouse. And a big dog. But, well, hopefully they fed him. He sounds big. Anyhow, we're gonna arrive at, I think it's, I'm not sure now, I think it's Tiny Road 6. We go down, we make a right turn, I believe, for about half a kilometer. Make a left turn and come back up the other side. That's where we connect to the rail track, the railroad track, or trail. Big dog's dancing up and down on his porch. And then it's straight a rail trail all the way north out to the end of the Ganaraska tiny section. Whew. Sun's quite warm. Sweating quite a bit. Well, that's to be expected. Doing just fine. I don't know. Probably around 16 kilometers in now for the day, 10 miles. And about another 16 or so to go. I think, according to the map, right here, this intersection, is 16.5 to go. So it looks like it'll be about a 32.5 kilometer day, or a 65 kilometer round over the 2 days. So that's good. As I'd mentioned earlier, the hardest part of this particular hike is the distance, not the terrain. The terrain is flat. There's no mountains, there's no big climbs, there's no rock fields. Okay, let's just keep pushing forward. And right here, we join the rail trail. Now this section, whew, wow, this section is the section I've done before, and I've done this section up to the Palm Beach Road. What I've never done before, again, after that would be the last section from Palm Beach Road north to the end of the tiny section on the Ganaraska Trail. So today we have a lot of new and some familiar trail that we're hiking. Okay, up here is a community. I'm not sure how far, maybe 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers, I don't know, 4.5. And it's called, I think it's Wyville. And they have a country store there that has the best soft-served ice cream. And you can get coffee there, picnic tables. So we're going to be taking a break there. And then from there, I believe it's about, well, I don't know how many, maybe 10 kilometers to the end of the tiny section from there, from that country store. I'll check them up when I get there. Okay, pushing north, everybody, pushing north. Tiny Rail Trail, Wyville. Home of, I guess it's Wyville Jug City, the country store. The trail right here, porta potties. I just had myself a egg salad sandwich and a soft serve ice cream. They've got great ice cream here. Now, over on this side, there's a generalized map of the trail, or this section of the trail up here anyhow, and it shows you where we are. So we're right here, Wyville, and I think we're going up to, there's the Palm Beach Road, so we're going right up there to the trailhead, overhead bridge entrance, whatever that is. So that is where we're heading, and according to the map, or the trail map, from here to the end of the Ganaraska Trail tiny section is 10 kilometers. So we've got a steady push ahead of us. It's about 115, 130-ish right now. Temperature on a thermometer that they had at the store was 25 degrees Celsius. I think tomorrow's supposed to be a couple of degrees warmer, but either way, perfect weather for hiking. It'd be just fine. Okay, so after a really nice lunch break, chit chat with my youngest daughter on, what do you call that one? WhatsApp. She lives in Mexico. She's in Guadalajara right now. That's where she lives. Well, she lives in Guadalajara half of the time and Toronto the other half of the time. Back and forth. Anyhow, I had a good chat with her, and that was nice. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's just keep pushing north. This trail, by the way, is great. I mean, sure. Oh, I did calculate then the distance with 10 kilometers left to go, and the trail itself will be about 33 kilometers. So from where I started this morning to where we're going to set up, when I say set up camp, to the end of this section is 33 kilometers. I have no idea where we're going to set up camp yet, but it'll be a 33 kilometer day and a 66 kilometer round. But again, that is the only challenge on this trail because the trail is pretty flat. I did also calculate and project the elevation gain one way. It's only 1,000 feet for the whole 33 kilometers is 1,000 feet of elevation gain. That's it. Okay, let's get going. The next concession will be, I believe, concession 12, and the end of the tiny section of the Ganaraska Trail. Our destination. A final check coming up on distance, but it's looking to be very close to 35 kilometers from where we started. Right now the time is about 3:45. Forest on both sides, so it's about now we start looking for, and a golf course through the trees. There is a golf course through the trees. I see a golfer. But anyhow, so about now I'm starting to think about, okay, where am I going to camp for the night? Behind me at the Palm Beach trailhead was possibilities maybe. But let's just see what we might find as we get closer to the end of the trail. Now, the trail does continue, by the way, a little further past that. I'm not sure how far. And it pushes towards Penetanguishene, which isn't far away. And I'm hearing that very soon, if not now, it's connected to the Penetanguishene Trail. That'll take you right into the town of Penetanguishene. That is another exploration. See, golf course right there. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Anyhow, I'm not sure what the name of that golf course is. I'm sure it's on the map. So, okay. Okay. So, the forest itself is looking like, well, you know what? I mean, a person could set up right in there. I would, no doubt about it. Let's see what else we can find. We haven't actually got to the end yet. I think we've still got a kilometer and a half to go to the end. So let's get it completed. In fact, I saw a very, very small car go by way, way, way up in the distance. A kilometer or more away. Okay, let's keep pushing. Well, the parking area behind me, right there, that is the end of the tiny section of the Ganaraska Trail on 12th Concession East, I believe it's called. The trail itself continues, as we can see. Nice wide trail. I just thought I'd look for a minute or two, not going far down here, just to see if I saw something that was a camp spot that just could not be denied for the night. And if not, I did pass behind me one or two spots that would actually work. So there we have it. Tomorrow, well, we're just going to turn right around and do exactly what we did today. But believe me, my hips know we've done it, that's for sure. Yeah. See, and down here, right in here, would this area be suitable? It actually would, but there's better behind me. So, if I was on a through hike and that's all there was, I would grab it, to be honest with you. I'm going to go just a little bit further. You know, it's one of those things where, oh, what's around the next corner? I left my pack back at the bench in the parking area, so I'm not going to go far. But I'm just going to go to this bend. There's a little spot there on the left, way, way up there. I don't know if it's anything or not, but the other ones I saw behind me for camp spots were a little bit more secluded, rather than just right on the side of the trail. But either way, it doesn't matter. Once the sun goes down, people don't come down these trails anyhow. Let's go just take a little peek. I really don't think there's going to be a lot here. Seems deep. Ditches and so on at each side. So, yeah. There's just a little spot up here. Just want to look at. Sometimes there's just little clearings. And I don't think it will be, but let's just take a look, see. And then we'll go back. Because as I say, we could go all the way to Penetanguishene this way, I think. That'll be another 10 kilometers. Yeah. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. As I say, we could walk a long way looking, and after 35 kilometers, I think that's enough for us to do. Tomorrow, heading back would be another 35, of course, so that'd be a 70-kilometer 2-day hop. But again, flat trail. I think total elevation for both days might be 1,000 feet at best. So pretty damn flat. But you know what? It's been a blast so far. I've really enjoyed today. It's been a steady push. Legs know I've done it. Hips are kind of letting me know I've done it. Left knee, not what it used to be. Then again, neither is anything else. Okay, let's get our park and just start heading slowly back then, the way we came. And the first good camp spot, we're gonna make home. Let's do it. A beautiful little park area. Palm Beach Road, right over there. Picnic table where I just had my dinner, which was a ramen bomb consisting of chicken, which was the kind of canned, small kind of flaked chicken can, with ramen noodles, instant potatoes. They have a porta potty right there. It's a beautiful location here. Let me just kind of show you the trail. Oh, the trail for tomorrow. So what we did was we went up to the end of the Ganaraska Trail, and I think it was the 12th concession. And I looked at the area and I thought, you know what, we'll turn around, we'll do 3 kilometers of our way back home for tomorrow morning, already done, which is exactly what we did. And we came back to the park, the trailhead / park at 12th concession, at Palm Beach Road, because I noticed this big tree, this big, beautiful Christmas tree. And I noticed it when I came through on the trail. And I thought to myself, you know what? That would be a perfect little spot for Jasper to stealth camp. And there is my Durston X-Mid 1, all set, ready to go. And from either direction on the trail, you can't really see my tent at all. Oh, what a day. Beautiful, beautiful weather, beautiful trail. Man, look at these pretty flowers here. Just gorgeous. I love these. I'm not sure what they're called, but the white ones. And there's some yellow ones. And then there's like a red one. I just love those. Just gorgeous. Oh, and a little baby rabbit just ran into the forest. The trail for tomorrow morning, right here, we will head back down there, oh, bright and early after we've had coffee and probably oatmeal. Yeah, wow, what an absolutely perfect day to be on trail today. Gorgeous. Legs know it, hips know it, knees know it, that's for sure. Backpack worked out great, by the way. New backpack, loving it. Not as comfortable, I've got to say, as the Osprey, for sure. Still great. Okay. Whew. Day 1 of this 2-day hike on the Ganaraska Trail has come to an end. And again, today's the 1st of August. Tomorrow's the 2nd of August. We are going to get up bright and early. Again, oatmeal, coffee in the morning. And we're going to head back just the way we came. Talk to you in the morning. Good night.